disappointed because if clickbait was an amendment, this is it. Okay, I cannot believe it.
That's right. Justin Baldoni versus Blake Lively, the case that keeps on giving. New evidence is sinking Blake Lively.
Between Blake Lively and Justin Baldoni is escalating. They co-star in the recent movie It Ends With Us. This seems to never end, which he directed and she produced. Now, she claims he harassed her on set. He denies it. In a newly revised court complaint, Lively claims other women also felt uncomfortable around.
Reports indicate that prominent political analyst Candace Owens has highlighted how Blake Lively's prolonged legal battle is negatively impacting women. Yes, you read that right. A case that started as a private dispute has now escalated into something much bigger, involving celebrities exposing hidden agendas and setting the internet ablaze. This promises to be an exciting and scandal-filled ride, so let's break it all down.
Baldoni's lawyers have now leaked the official footage of her alleged sexual harassment, and I now need this to go to trial. So the story goes, essentially, he says she didn't even read the book before signing on to the project. Then she read the book and kind of became consumed with it and wanted to basically introduce her own lines and wanted to become a part of the project and rework the script. So she submitted to him her ideas for how to rework the script, and apparently he gave her feedback, essentially saying, like, you know, I really love how passionate you are about this project. Maybe we'll take some of these ideas, but like, obviously we're not going to take all these ideas because it's our project. And this was not good for Blake.
Balake.
She said, no, this does not work for me. I am Blake Lively. I have, my children are the godchildren of Taylor Swift. We get what we want in life. And right now I want your movie. Then he provides Blake Lively's response. And she actually wrote this, guys. She wrote this. This is her text message back to Justin Baldoni. She wrote, if you ever get around to watching Game of Thrones, you'll appreciate that I'm Khaleesi. And like her, I happen to have a few dragons, for better or worse, but usually for better, because my dragons also protect those that I fight for. So really, we all benefit from those gorgeous monsters of mine. You will too, I can promise. Little smiley face. I'm so scared.
It is a video that has emerged of paparazzi snagging Blake Lively getting a load of Justin Baldoni's lip. That's right. She bites his lip. Now, why is this a big deal? Normally, it wouldn't be. Sure, they're making out. Well, one of Blake Lively's big claims in her harassment suit against Justin Baldoni is that he bit her lip and it wasn't approved. Well, what's to say that her biting his...
First, let's dive into the details of this trial. According to insiders, Blake Lively has been caught in a fierce legal battle for months, facing accusations from multiple sides. These charges include defamation, harassment, and intentional infliction of emotional distress.
Court complaint, Lively claims other women also felt uncomfortable around Justin Baldoni.
On Wednesday, Baldoni's lawyer slammed the appearance in a statement saying, quote, our clients have taken this matter and these issues very seriously, notwithstanding the jokes made publicly by the plaintiff and her husband. In December, Lively first accused Baldoni of the alleged on-set abuse and then orchestrating a smear campaign.
Recently name-checked in Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds' recent filing against Justin Baldoni in Wayfarer Studios. I did it. I made it. I can now retire. All of the haters out there who doubted me are now asking for forgiveness. And I just want to say thank you to all of you who believed in me, who believed in us.
But this is where things get even stranger. Reports say Candace Owens' role as a key witness has dramatically shifted the trial's direction. Some sources claim she holds crucial evidence that could change everything. The courtroom atmosphere has grown increasingly emotional, despite rumors that she's being pressured to testify against her will.
First of all, I listened to her whole theory earlier today, and I have to say, one of the things that I find so amusing about this, as Candace Owens says herself as well, is like, she is supporting this feminist guy with a man bun and like a self-proclaimed woke man. And she is supporting him and promoting him. And I think that's really funny. And I think in a sense, you know, today when there's so much tension in the political landscape, and as we know, Candace Owens is very conservative, I think it's great that, you know, she can have this kind of outreach to both conservatives and liberals. Because I think people are really starting to agree that Justin Baldoni is not the bad guy here. And I think it's lovely that, You can put your political differences aside and agree on something. So maybe that's the little silver lining here.
Candace Owens, the provocative political commentator, has released a slew of Instagram stories detailing everything going down in the world of Justin Baldoni versus Blake Lively. And the main thesis behind the Instagram stories, which I'm about to share with you, is that Ryan Reynolds may be pulling the strings behind.
Although these allegations remain unproven, they have sparked a whirlwind of online speculation. Some fans stand by Blake, insisting she's being unfairly targeted, while others believe there's a deeper story at play, possibly even a larger Hollywood conspiracy. But why is Candace Owens getting involved in the first place? Let's dig a little deeper.
Ryan was the one who put this line in here. Not SNL, not Tina Fey, not Blake Lively, but Ryan. And sure enough, some amazing mommy sleuth sends me.
You are neutral in situations of injustice. You have chosen the side of the oppressor. Having said all of that, it should be apparent that I am on the side of the oppressed, Justin Baldoni. But now a new kerfuffle is getting a lot.
Let's dive into the juicy details. According to insider sources, Candace Owens has presented evidence suggesting that Blake Lively's court trial is negatively impacting women, particularly those in the entertainment industry. This evidence reportedly includes leaked emails, text messages, and eyewitness accounts that illustrate how the trial is affecting women's careers.
She released this on Thursday evening. No show today. We're working on our Macron piece, but I've received some interesting, very information for those of us who are interested in the Justin Baldoni versus Blake Lively debacle. Yesterday, I received a tip from someone who allegedly worked on the set of It Ends With Us. Lately, everyone is bashing Blake Lively, but apparently the true villain in this saga is Ryan Reynolds. All right. This person is alleging that everything started when Ryan Reynolds decided to stroll onto the movie set one day and review the dailies. This is an industry term for all the footage that they filmed for that day. I learned this 5 minutes ago. He then, Ryan Reynolds, decided to take a look at the script, and between the two, something allegedly set him off. This person claims, and I cannot verify, that the production assistants then overheard Ryan and Blake having an argument in her trailer. And I wonder why she can't verify. I mean, it's like you don't have to share their names, but you couldn't get any proof that this person was legit. Ryan Reynolds started being on the set on a regular basis as if he were her chaperone, and that is when he started inserting himself into the actual production, including writing lines.
Here's the twist. Some sources claim that Candace is exaggerating the situation to attract attention and advance her own political agenda. Not everyone believes her. On the other hand, some argue that her information is accurate and that the trial has wider implications for women in Hollywood. So, is Candace exposing a hidden truth, or is she spinning a story for clicks? Let's take a closer look.
It's from Candace Owens. That's right. She's got sources claiming WME was strong-armed by Ryan Reynolds. She's really going on a crusade against Ryan Reynolds. She says she has sources in the family. Whether that's true, we're not sure. But she's discussing the fact that William Morris Endeavor, who dropped Justin Baldoni and publicly said it wasn't because of Ryan Reynolds. Well, now Candace is saying, no, it was because of Ryan Reynolds. Here's what happened.
A-list friends. I'm friends with Taylor Swift. I am friends with Hugh Jackman. I'm the person that plays Deadpool. And that is when this person was a strong contact. So this isn't like a little bit of tea. This is like, I felt good receiving this information from another person who said that it was Ryan Reynolds who marched into WME. Okay. Which is Endeavor. It's also called Endeavor. It is the biggest talent agency in the world. Every celebrity is under there, from Taylor Swift to Justin Baldoni, and said, it's us or it's him. Like, you're going to drop Justin Baldoni or you're going to lose all of us. And I obviously that has a little bit of weight at Endeavor if you're friends with Taylor Swift. So here's the article of what happened next. You can see Justin Baldoni gets dropped from WME in wake of Blake Lively's sexual harassment allegations. That person is telling me that it was 100% Ryan that orchestrated that dropping. And it was an ultimatum that he delivered to their door. So Ryan felt like he won. He had Justin Baldoni, as we showed you, in the basement at his own premiere event, even though it was his movie that his production company brought the rights from. Justin Baldoni in a basement with his wife and his family, celebrating it next to Dasani water, making the...
To fully understand the situation, we need to look back at Blake Lively's background. Known for her grace and picture-perfect image, Blake has largely stayed out of the spotlight, at least publicly. However, according to some insiders, she hasn't always lived up to the angelic persona she projects behind closed doors.
Is that she's not being held captive by Ryan Reynolds, okay? They're both narcissists. And the way that she executed her plan against Justin Baldoni by using the cast of characters around Justin Baldoni, like Isabella Ferrer and Liz Plank. They really are the strategy here for her lawyers, while Brian Friedman is delivering point after point after point, followed by evidence, with no emotion in the documents. They're just girl bossing it. They're just like, wear your florals. We're going to file an amendment. It's going to be cute. We're going to give you so much emotion. It's going to feel good. Forget the facts. How do you feel? Truly, that's what it is. It is a display of like a hyper stereotype of what it means to be a woman. That's how I felt reading this. I was like, give me teeth. Give me the facts. I don't care about the feelings. It just starts with straight feelings. Okay. In the introduction, it opens up by being like, the way that Justin Baldoni has represented himself in the past, really, we're just going to set the stage as if they're writing a script and they're not filing a document in court. This is actually the language from...
Blake has reportedly faced accusations of mistreating hotel staff, causing property damage, and engaging in behind-the-scenes disputes with other celebrities. To make matters worse, rumors suggest she has worked behind the scenes to control industry narratives, suppress critics, and influence the media.